Hello Frugal Force, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today, this video is just a quick video, and this is about the new DC Doomsday clock, and you've probably already heard about this and had a lot of reviews. I'm not reviewing it. Matter of fact, I'm not even scanning my pages. I just went to Bleeding Cool so I could use their imagery so I didn't have to for this video to make it a little bit quicker and easier. And my point of this video is, has DC purchased enough goodwill that they can get away with political pop shots? Now, if you recall in some other videos I've done as well as live streams, I've talked about how Marvel has done it so much that almost every issue you pick up is telling you how to think or how bad you are if you don't think like them, and has created a negative fan base atmosphere where there's this disconnect between the writers and artists and the readers, and the fans, and that's really hindered them. And they can say as much as they want about sales. It's hit sales, okay, tremendously. The sales numbers are down. Now, with that said, DC has been on the rise and growing and getting popularity. So, sorry about an update thing popped up here. So my point is this. Since DC hasn't been bombarding us with that, now just for the stop there for just a second, they do give political insight sometimes in their books. They have books with political shots and things like that, and views of politics like Aquaman, for example. So they do it. They're not 100% innocent. But unlike Marvel, it's like Marvel right now, if you bought 10 books, 9 of them at least are going to be telling you how to think politically or calling you names. Whereas DC, you could buy 10 books, you'd probably get 1, maybe 2 issues that do that. So my point is this. As I said earlier before, we're willing to take political shots once in a while. And just, okay, we'll let it pass. You took a cheap shot at me, you don't agree, and that was okay. But when every book is like that, or nearly every book, you feel like you're getting bombarded constantly. And after you get beaten down enough, you will retaliate. You can accept some here and there. So that's the thing. People have been retaliating from Marvel, maybe even so much now that we're reading into it more than what there really is. Granted, I know there's always been politics in comic books. It just, in the past, it was written better, and a lot of times they didn't exactly tell you how to think. They actually gave you some time to make some judgments of yourself on your own, in those issues. Okay, so nobody's saying that. So when people make those twists, it's like you're rooting for the Sentinel. No, that is not it. It's how it's written and how it's shown and how consistent and it is in our faces. Okay, that's the problem. Whereas DC hasn't been doing that as much. So when they did that in the Doomsday Clock here, for example, Make America Safe Again, The End Is Here, these are definitely little cheap shots at Trump and things like that. My question is to you, are you more willing to accept that? And I think we probably in general are, because we don't see it as much from DC. We don't get it in our face as much. So they're allowed a little bit more freedom to do that once in a while. But maybe that's just me. What are your thoughts? Is this acceptable? Should this not be here? Is it, hey, it's okay once in a long time, as long as it's not constant? Or is this a big force that says, hey, no to you, and I'm not going to get this because of that? To me, it wasn't that. It was a one-time shot, but hey, maybe that's just me. Was this enough to turn you away and say, DC, shame on you? Or is it, hey, you get a free pass or a little smack on the wrist because, we don't like this necessarily, but we're not going to stop buying the book because of it? What's your thoughts on this? Let me know. I'm not going to give you the special Rorschach spoiler either, okay, in case you haven't read it. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notifications bell, even though it probably doesn't do that much good anyway, because I've found a lot of people that are hitting it have not been getting notifications. So if you follow me on Twitter, I tend to pick about 3% of my Twitter followers and do an at them with the new videos. That way it can spread. You guys can help me spread that if you don't mind. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you really want to help me support the channel right now, go to my VidMe. Heck, watch it on VidMe instead if you want, because I do ad revenue on that one. I don't want to support YouTube that way because I don't think they're right to content creators, so I don't run any ads. So I get no ad revenue on YouTube, just so you know that. But I do on VidMe. And on VidMe, you can also subscribe for as little as $1 a month. And you can even leave me a one-time tip. And for some other ones, if you haven't watched some of my other videos, you know that in the future here, I'm hoping early next year, I'm working on it right now, I should be launching a Patreon. So if you want to help support me that way, that would be wonderful. And the thing that's holding me up a little bit is that I want to make sure that it's not a money soak. I want to make sure that you get something out of it in return. And on top of that, I'm planning what to do with the money, making sure everyone knows. First things are, it's going to be on equipment and materials so that way I can do more reviews of more recent books, because if you notice, I don't review a whole lot of recent books and games because they're so expensive. So I can't always afford them. That money will be used for that, as well as the equipment. Like I could use a boom mic that would make my audio for some of the videos better, and some other equipment. After that, if there's any money left over, it's probably going to use some additional to buy some more things to give us Frugal Force gifts for the no prizes. And then on top of that, if there's anything left, it's going to start going into my kids' college funds. So that's the goal with that. And who knows, if it goes absolutely awesome, more money than that, it'll probably start going to some charities and things like that too. All right, guys. Well, that's my views on this. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this Doomsday Clock. Am I wrong? Am I right? Just let me know. And until next time, keep it frugal.